everyone. This is our midweek affirmation reading. What I gather is have patience, have faith, it all's going to work out. Let's start it, okay? The first card says raise the vibe and breathe, raise the vibe one breath at a time. Then it says keep calm and effing breathe. Just take a moment, people. Just breathe in, breathe out. This one is our animal spirit card, and it's the camel. It says patience and consistency. Goes with the breathing, right? Patience and consistency. The third card is clairvoyant card. It's Kuthumi. I don't know too much about Kuthumi, so if you know about Kuthumi, please message me below. I'm willing to learn. But basically, he's just a theologist that preaches and talks about patience and love and to love one another regardless of our circumstances in a nutshell. Okay, so Kuthumi is like a very high order person. This is my favorite card, the angel number card, and it's the 777. How divine is that? That says face fear and trust the divine. Absolutely. Can't stress that enough. And our fifth card is Radiance, and the stone is agate. I don't have an agate here, at least I don't think I do. In my house, I have a bunch of stones placed in strategic areas in my house, and I don't believe I have an agate here. I need to get one. But yeah, this is a very powerful card. It's the first card of the deck, so you know when it's the first card, it's usually the most powerful. This repels. It says here it is for confidence, courage, and grounding. This is what we need. Perfect. And then the Sun Tzu card here, it says, while heeding the profit of counsel, avail yourself also of any helpful circumstances over and beyond the ordinary rules. So basically, the gist of that message is learn from your lessons. How fitting is that? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. So it's just telling us to breathe, like one step at a time. Let's have patience, right? Because as individuals, as a country, as a collective, we are going through it. We are finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So it says have patience, seek counsel, right? And learn how to love one another despite our adversities, despite our differences. We need to learn how to, you know, we need to learn to love one another. Then this card, I'm going to read some of it because I think it's very fitting. Usually I don't read this because it's very wordy, but today I think this is the exception to the rule. It says, face fear. Your angels are asking you to release the fear of the unknown. Trust the universe and give up your control over what is going to happen next. They're telling you not to fear the future, but rather to embrace it with faith that is all in your best interest. It is perfect in design, brought to you by the most trusted guide. Wow. Don't we need this message? Don't we need this message? Even though we don't agree what's going on, we don't like what's happening, we don't understand what's happening, but trust that it is perfect designed. Okay? It's perfectly designed to be that way. That's why we need to have patience. Okay? We need to trust that whatever's happening is for the betterment of all of us. Take a breath, breathe in and breathe out. Seek higher counsel. Hello. And at the end of the day, we're all going to be radiant. We're going to shine from within once we let the divine happen, right? Let the divine power do what it needs to get done. We don't have to understand it. We don't have to necessarily agree with it. We don't necessarily like it, but trust in the process. Trust in what's happening. It's coming from above, okay? 777. It is amazing. And once we do that, we will shine from within. And what we need to do at the end of the day, after all is said and done, we need to learn from this lesson. We need to learn from our lessons that we are embarking right now. We need to learn from what's happening today. Okay? We can't not just like go life and not remember what happened. We need to learn from it. So breathe in, have patience, seek counsel, Know that whatever is happening, good or bad, happy or sad, is from the divine, is above us. God is working in his way. Okay? God is working on us. Don't worry about it. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we're going to radiate from within. But when all is said and done, learn the lessons that we've learned. Okay? The good and the bad. Because there's a lesson that needs to be learned. I love this message. All right, y'all. Thank you for my midweek affirmation. Have a good one and resonate. This is a really good spread. All right. Bye.